Welcome everyone to another episode of Reese's Roundup. I am your host, the Lightning Kid himself, and today I'm in my house. Guys, I came back from college. I'm back home for the summer. Anyway, we are down to the last four teams. The Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Boston Celtics. And the San Antonio Spurs versus the Golden State Warriors. Now, I was going to cover this before the Spurs game, but the Wizards ended up beating the Celtics and forcing a Game 7. So the Spurs and Warriors had already played their game before I could make my predictions. But in any case, what I was going to say about San Antonio and Golden State is that I think the Spurs can win it. Now, here's why. Kawhi. Because, guys, these Spurs were up by, what, 25 points before Kawhi Leonard went down? And I know people are going to say, oh yeah, but it's the Spurs and one player shouldn't make or break a team. But he did. Because ever since Kawhi Leonard went out, guys, they went on an 18-0 run in the third quarter. Steph Curry was splashing and splashing and splashing away. I mean, Kawhi going out messed up that team's whole chemistry, and it showed. We saw it. So if Kawhi ends up playing in the game, in game 2, then I think the Spurs can win it in 7. If not, I think it might just be the Warriors, because without Kawhi, the Spurs, I don't know. I don't think they have the firepower, because they need that extra player to win them the games on both offense and defense. And Kawhi is that guy. So for me, I think the Spurs in 7, their team just seems like they can do it. And I always root for the underdogs, and I really hate Golden State. So I think San Antonio is really gonna surprise a lot of people, because like I said, you know, with Patty Mills in the game, he can score. People really underrate Patty Mills. Now, some people are saying, yeah, he's a good bench player, and that's all he knows how to do best. But I think Patty, he brings speed, he brings defense, he brings consistency that Tony Parker doesn't have anymore. And he can, well, I thought he could defend Steph Curry, but after dropping 40 points the other night, I don't know anymore. But I do think Patty has solid defense. I think he can score well. I think the rest of the team is a solid team. They just need that extra player, because Danny Green is not going to guard Kevin Durant. You know, LaMarcus Aldridge is not going to guard Kevin Durant. They need somebody on Kevin Durant, because if you stop Kevin Durant and Curry and Clay are having their inconsistent shooting games, then you win the game. And that's what showed in Game 1, because they were just turning the ball over a lot. Nobody was scoring. KD wasn't having the game he was supposed to have with Kawhi on him. So I think if you shut down the key pieces early, then you have a chance to pull through. But they do need Leonard to be in the game to piece that whole team together. Otherwise, it's going to be a rough couple of games for San Antonio. But now, going to the Eastern Conference, it's going to be a clean sweep. I don't see the Celtics winning any game. I mean, they might win one in Boston, but that's just me being lenient. They just don't have the team that'll match up with the firepower that is Cleveland. Now, I definitely slept on the Cavs. I didn't realize how horrible not the Eastern Conference, but the teams that they played in the Eastern Conference were, and the Celtics aren't going to be any different. They fought hard and valiantly against the Washington Wizards, but at the end of the day, if you had to go 7 with the Wizards, and I know the Wizards are a good team, but man, you guys really took a toll on yourselves, because y'all had to play 7 games. And now you're only gonna have to wait 1 day of rest before ultimately playing Cleveland. So I don't know. I think they're just gonna get swept. I mean, I don't see Isaiah Thomas carrying the team. as much as he has been throughout the playoffs. And Avery Bradley and Al Horford, they're not going to have those scoring performances that they did against Washington. It's not going to happen that way. Nobody can stop LeBron. Nobody's going to stop Kyrie. Bradley does play solid defense on Irving, though. I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, you know, when it comes down to Love and LeBron and Irving, and their bench is just so much better because they have so many, I don't want to say talented players, but they have great role players. So I don't know. I just feel like Cleveland has, my camera died, so I'm gonna make this quick. I just think Cleveland has more key pieces than, guys, my camera keeps dying, but yeah, Cavs in 4 or maybe 5. Let me know what you guys want to see next week. I'm out. Peace.